Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be all about the new Shape Tape Concealer. You know, that one that's going around YouTube all over the place and everyone is just raving about. Well, today we are going to try this bad boy out. And I decided for the video that I would try the Shape Tape Concealer on this side with a beauty blender and this side on a brush to see if there's any difference. I did try it the other day. I wore it to work and so far so good. I actually can see why everyone's raving about it. But I thought for this video we would just kind of demo how I use it and how well I guess everything blends out and see how everything looks. I don't have any of my makeup on except for just foundation and my brows are done. So I wanted to just go through a quick demo on how I use this, and then at the very end we'll discuss what I do like and maybe what I don't like. So stay tuned. And as before, if you like the video, please subscribe. I am new on YouTube, so I am still getting used to everything, but I appreciate any feedback that you guys have for me. And if you would like to see more and see how I use this, please stay tuned and keep on watching. Thanks. Purchased this at Ulta a few days ago, and I was super excited because I've seen everybody on YouTube to basically talk about how well this product is, and I was, you know, super excited to try it out. It was a little pricey. I believe, I should have my phone. I believe the price of it was like $22, $23. I'm not exactly sure, but I will link it down below in the description box. And the nice thing about Ulta is you get points back if you use your beauty rewards card, kind of like at Sephora. So I had $11 credit, so I ended up, you know, saving $11. So that was kind of nice. But I definitely wanted to try this out. This is the box right here. I decided to put it back in its box so you guys could see what it comes in. And it is in the shade medium. You can see right there. Hopefully that's, you know, you can see. And the size itself is really big. I was really surprised. Like, you get a fairly good amount of there. And the color matched perfect. I like to highlight a little bit, but not like too extreme. I don't like it when it's like super white underneath my eye, but I do like having a little bit of brightness under there. I do run it on my chin, down my nose, and you know, the whole contour and all that stuff. But this is really nice. The consistency isn't super like thick. It's just the perfect amount. I typically use on an everyday basis the Fit Me Maybelline, and I use the shade 25. And I really like this stuff. I like this stuff a lot because, one, it's from the drugstore and it's more affordable, but two, I like that it's not super cakey and heavy because I work Monday through Friday 8 to 5, and I'm not trying to, you know, have this cakey face all day every day. I barely put any makeup on during the week, mostly just foundation, concealer, and like a little bit of blush and mascara. But this is, I've always used this. I've tried the NARS one and I didn't really like that one because it just seems to be so thick, and I do have fine lines underneath my eyes, so foundations and concealers tend to settle in my fine lines, so I try to find stuff that's like more lightweight just because I feel like I really don't want to emphasize those lines. But the other day when I did wear this, I noticed that it did not crease into my fine lines, like maybe just a little bit. I don't think I've yet to find a concealer that doesn't, just because, I mean, no matter what, if I bake, I put barely any foundation on, any concealer, it still seems to get into my fine lines. So anyways, I'm totally rambling here. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and apply some of this right now. My concealer where I normally do, and then one side we'll use the sorry, it's really dirty, the beauty sponge, and we'll go underneath. And then I do have a Morphe brush that I use to do blending out also, so I want to see if there's like a difference. And then I will be setting it with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, this at my under eye. So yeah, so let's get started. So I'm going to just scoot this. I have this mirror right here in front of me so I can see what I'm doing. Go ahead, and as you can see, the doe foot applicator is huge. It's really big, which I kind of like because in the Maybelline Fit Me one that I use, it's tiny. So like, look at the difference. That's crazy. So I feel like sometimes this takes me a little while to, you know, put it on my eyes, especially when I'm in a hurry. So this, I feel like you can really get up in there. So I'm going to go ahead and just put it like I normally do. I draw like a V across, and then I don't feel like this you have to like work with it really fast. Sometimes there's concealers that were like they dry really quick and you have to hurry up, but this one isn't. It stays pretty creamy. And then I do down the bridge of my nose and then up here and then down on my chin to kind of highlight those points. So I'm kind of put my foundation on a little fast. Not really blend it out too well. So on this side I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to basically pat, and this is a damp, it's also damp, so you want to use it not dry, but I just make sure it's all blended up in there, and it does give really good coverage. I really like this finish that it gives you because I don't feel like it's super cakey feeling. I don't like to feel like I'm wearing makeup, especially when I'm at work. Like maybe for special occasions and like going out I go a little bit more ham, but this is like perfect for every day. I'm not trying to look like a beauty queen for anybody, so yeah, you just want to blend that in. So I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm going to totally get up in your face, but and then I want to blend in the top part and then down my nose. And then on my chin. Okay, and then I am going to take this brush, this Morphe, it's like G something, I don't know, but it's pointed, and I'm going to use it on this side. And kind of just blend it out. I do take it like sometimes on my lids, because it kind of primes the lids too before I found shadows. So I think the coverage is really nice. Like you can still see, like I said, my fine lines are like, they're just, I don't think I'll ever find a concealer that, you know, doesn't settle into my fine lines, but this one doesn't emphasize them as much as other ones that I've tried. So I really like the way it looks. Now, right before you want to set, you do want to like, I look down and try to smooth out my fine lines as much as possible. And then I will set my concealer. But so far, I don't really notice a difference in between the way the coverage looks from a beauty blender to a brush. I'm actually going to take this and use the powder to set my, excuse me, I don't know why I keep saying foundation, set my concealer. So I just dip it in here, a little bit there, and look down, and then I don't really bake, I just, well, I guess I do kind of, but let that kind of sit in there and try to push that powder in. And then same thing with this side. Basically just where I put all the concealer, down my nose and on my chin area. Especially my pores, because I actually bring my concealer down and then up, so that helps. And then I'm going to just let that sit for a second. And then I'm going to finish the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. I just put a little bit of blush on and powder and put some mascara on, but I'm going to be filming my BoxyCharm video next, so I didn't want to put everything on because I want to use whatever products I have in my BoxyCharm. But as you can see, hopefully you can see, I really do like the coverage of this, and I don't feel like it's super heavy, super thick. I can definitely see what the hype is all about. So if you're interested in maybe trying this, maybe you could try like a sample of it, or I know this is only sold at Ulta, I actually went there, when I went there the other day, I went to go look for the Rainforest of the Sea foundation, and I didn't realize that Sephora has that, and Ulta just got this. So every time I've gone into Ulta, it's always sold out, and I was actually lucky enough to finally get my hands on it. But I know that you can order it on Tarte's website, also on Ulta.com. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here, but like I said, this is definitely approved. I really like it. I would highly suggest you try it out if you're looking for a new concealer, and let me know if you've already tried it and what your thoughts are. And if you liked the video, please subscribe. The next video I am going to record is my BoxyCharm, so I will have that video up maybe later on this week. I'm hoping to get this video up in the next couple days, so look forward to this one and my BoxyCharm. And I think I'm going to stop rambling. So thanks again for tuning in, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!